Hey humans, thanks for stopping by Visually and Verbally, where we look at marketing from both design and content perspectives. Pictures and words, my friends, pictures and words. Today we're talking about the So Much More commercial from Johnson & Johnson's baby products line, Johnson's. You can find this video on the Johnson's Baby YouTube page.
To give you a little background, this commercial from Johnson's aims to show a bath is so much more and can help stimulate a baby's senses. The commercial is part of a global marketing campaign from Johnson's that focuses on the impact of parents' daily rituals with their newborns, particularly during bath and bedtime, on early child development. We're going to play the full 30-second spot for you now, and then we'll dive into what the Johnson's commercial does well, visually and verbally.
In just this one moment, your baby is getting even more than clean. The scent, the lather, even the tiny bubbles of a Johnson's bath are helping to enhance the experience. The touch of your hands is stimulating her senses, nurturing her mind, and helping her development. So why just clean your baby when you can give her so much more? Johnson's, so much more.
I'll start with the verbal. The most interesting thing about it, I think, from the visual side is it's how it's shot from the parent's perspective. And that's something that the verbal echoes. The narration they play in here could almost be a parent's interior monologue. As you're looking down at your child, these are things going through your head. So the narration is presented here in a soft and calming tone that almost echoes what you see on the screen. It's peaceful. You have these images that are, as I said, mesmerizing, hypnotic. And so you have this narrator, this interior voice speaking to you. The target audience for this is parents who are no doubt seeing these images, thinking of their own child. We talk a lot about how it's good to focus on benefits. This takes that in a different direction by talking about the experience. The experience is what's being recreated for us on screen visually. So you have the narrator who says, the scent, the lather, even the tiny bubbles of a Johnson's bath are helping to enhance the experience. The touch of your hands is stimulating her senses, nurturing her mind, and helping her development. Now, in that little 2-sentence description, you have some key verbs: stimulating, nurturing, helping. These are all things that are like directly triggering parental emotion. Stimulating her senses, nurturing her mind, helping her development. These are all things parents want to do. It's a smart and incredibly effective play. And it's a lot more impactful than, in this case, just talking about are bubble baths better than the competitors, right? Instead, you're showing how it creates an experience that can lead to these life benefits for the child, between the parent and child. It's focusing on what the parent really cares about, which is their child. And they keep it short and sweet, and it just perfectly echoes what's going on in this commercial visually. So that's the verbal side of this video. Patrick, do you want to talk about the visual side a little bit?
Yeah, your analysis on the verbal is spot on. It's so calming, and like you said, it touches on those aspects that you want for your children, right? And if you can use a product that transcends just whatever they're getting out of it, like being clean, and it helps them grow, so they pick the right words to really describe and to hit the senses of a parent. So visually, I'll just say this, you can't really get much simpler than this. You've got primarily one shot of this baby, and advertisers dream of having a subject matter like this. Cute babies sell. It's a fact. And they particularly sell products that are designed for babies. So you've got a win-win with this one. So the takeaway here is that Johnson's really nailed the simplicity in this one. The slow motion of the video, the tight close-up, the soapy suds, the amazingly cute baby. I can't stress that enough. I'm not sure they could have picked a cuter baby. They focused on this baby being happy. This baby's very calm. Coupled with the voiceover and the beautiful and compelling verbal, that calming tone, this one goes down as one of my favorite commercials in the last 5 years. And, what they did really well is that from a branding perspective, just a visual that I think is really tight, and I know it's a highly overlooked area, is that at the very end, they have this baby smiling, its eyes are looking up, and then they transition to the logo right at the eye level, almost like the baby's looking at it. and it fades to white, that's critical placement of that brand. And then they do the slight fade in of the shampoo right in that spot where the baby's face is, which is, like I said, highly overlooked, but it's critical that you place that in the right spot. So all these visuals together make for an amazing ad. And like you said at the very beginning, it captures my attention every single time it comes on.
Yeah, I agree. The visuals and the baby are the star of this show, right? This is a prime example of what the effectiveness of simplicity. You basically have what's a one shot, maybe there's 2 or 3 shots in the whole video, but it's such a striking, sustained image. It really grabs you. Like I said, it's mesmerizing, it's hypnotic, and it just pulls you right in there and puts you in that moment, in that experience.
The critical word that you used, hypnotic. So that's this video, visually and verbally. We hope this gives you some ideas for your own marketing. If you'd like to suggest a website, video, or other marketing piece for us to talk about on the show, email us at feedback@thinkmonsters.com. Stop back again for another dose of visually and verbally.
Yeah.